God says, I am telling you right now to open this message immediately. This is an emergency. The identity of the person who wants to harm you has been uncovered. Their name will be revealed in just a few minutes. Please open this message before it is too late. My dear child, listen carefully. What I am saying, you are not here by accident. I have brought you to this moment for a reason, because there is danger near you, closer than you realize. There is someone around you whose intentions toward you are not good or pure. Someone who has smiled in your face, but secretly carries thought of betrayal deep in their heart. I will show you who this person is soon. I did not bring you here to scare you, but to prepare you for what is coming. Please watch and listen all the way to the very end. If you stop or ignore this warning, you will walk right into the trap the enemy has set you without even knowing it. What you are about to hear could protect you from heartbreak, loss, or even worse, destruction. This is not a warning to take lightly. You are standing at an important turning point in your life. If you ignore this moment, you will miss the greatest protection I have already started to place over you. If you are ready to receive what I am about to reveal, then comment Amen. This will show your agreement with my spirit. This is not about suspicion or just fear. This is about spiritual truth. I have seen things you could not see. I have heard the secret whispers behind your back, the plans being made in secret against you. While you were loving and trusting, they were lying. While you were praying and hoping, they were plotting. And now I am telling you because the enemy has crossed a line. They have touched someone I call my own, and now I will act. This moment is your spiritual alert, your divine warning. I am sending help to you, but you must pay close attention. If you ignore this warning, you will miss the escape route I have placed before you. I have found the one who has been working against you. It is not always the loudest or most obvious enemy. Often, it is the one sitting closest to you, someone who claimed to love you, but whose heart has now become a door for the enemy to walk through. They may smile at you, but inside, their spirit is troubled and unsettled. Jealousy has taken root in their heart, and their actions are no longer innocent or kind. You have felt that something was wrong. You sensed a shift in their behavior that was not your imagination. It was my spirit trying to warn you. I am God. I see what no human eye can see, and now I am bringing to light what has been hidden in the dark. The person who is trying to harm you does not always show anger or hatred openly. Sometimes they come with charm and sweetness. They pretend to celebrate your success, but inside, they secretly hate your growth and progress. They cannot handle what I am doing in your life, so they try to drain your energy quietly. They will not confront you directly, but they will speak about you behind your back. They will not hit you with their hands, but their words will wound you deeply. That silent battle you have been facing, that confusion and unrest in your spirit, that is me pulling back the curtain to show you truth. I will no longer allow you to be surrounded by wolves dressed as sheep. If you believe I am speaking directly to you right now, comment 1111. I am the Lord your God. I will not leave you in the dark or unaware. I have been patient, giving those people chances to change their ways, but they have not. Now I must act. I am moving people in and out of your life. I am breaking the chains and bonds that have been weighing you down for too long. Do not resist it when I begin to remove certain names from your circle of friends or family. Do not run back to those who I am creating distance from. What may feel like loneliness or isolation is actually protection. I am not punishing you. I am pulling you out before the fire reaches your feet. I am separating you, not because you are weak, but because you are chosen. I need you to trust me now more than ever before. What I am revealing to you is heavy and difficult to hear, but you are not alone in carrying this burden. My angels are already placed around you for protection. Even now, my spirit is hovering over your home. I have sent protection over your mind, your family, your finances, and your future. No weapon formed against you will succeed, not one, but you must walk in wisdom. You must obey the instruction to let go of those I did not assign to walk with you. If you keep those people I am trying to remove, their harm will reach you. But if you trust me and follow my lead, I will raise you above it all. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. I have seen every tear you have cried. I have heard your late night prayers when you could not tell anyone else how tired and attacked you felt. You have questioned your own heart, wondering if you were just imagining things or overthinking. But I tell you now, you were not wrong. That tension you felt was real. That discomfort was me knocking on the door of your spirit. Now I need you to answer. I am showing you the face behind the mask. I am making it clear and plain. Yes, it will hurt to know who this person is. It may shock you deeply, but would you rather live in pain for a moment or be trapped in deception and lies for many years? I am not revealing this to break you, but to bless you. You cannot rise and be elevated while staying connected to what is draining your life and spirit. You cannot carry the weight of your destiny while dragging the weight of betrayal behind you. I am setting you free. I am God. I do not lie. I do not make mistakes. I do not speak without purpose. Everything I reveal to you is for your good, even this painful truth. It is part of your protection. I see where things would have gone if I had not stepped in. I see the enemy's plan to use these people to destroy what you are building in your life. That is why I am stopping it now. This is divine intervention. I am not just removing harm from your life. I am opening new doors for you. I am not only showing you who your enemies are, I am also sending new allies your way. I am not just shaking your relationships. I am strengthening your future. What feels like a breaking apart is actually a blessing in disguise. I am healing your heart even as I protect your path forward. You will not fall into the traps set for you. You will not be defeated. You are covered by my powerful hand. Is it finally time for you to try the same secret CA ritual that is changing lives in just seconds? A newly leaked CA-backed study shows a 7-second money ritual that can transform lives overnight. This ritual has been scientifically tested and validated by 4 different neuroscience labs. It rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exciting travel experiences. But this secret will not be online for much longer. Click the link in the description and comments now to access it. Before it is taken down permanently, as you watch and listen, do not let fear take root in your heart. Instead, let faith rise up inside you. I have never left your side, and I never will. Every battle I allow in your life is one I have already planned to win for you. Every tear you have shed has watered the seeds of your breakthrough. Now I am calling you into a new level of awareness. Be alert, stay prayerful, and keep your heart clean. I will deal with those who have wronged you. Vengeance belongs to me. Your job is to stay close to me, and I will lift you above every problem and attack. You have been under great pressure. The heaviness you feel has not only come from your situation, but from spiritual warfare. The enemy has targeted you through people, conversations, and even your own thoughts. But here is the truth. You are still standing. You did not fall. You did not give up. Because you stayed faithful even when things were confusing, I am now opening your eyes. What you feel inside, this unrest and deep knowing, is me waking you up so you do not fall into the same traps again. I am pulling you away from comfort that is really a trap. If you trust that I am revealing this at the right time, comment 222. The person I am speaking about might not look dangerous to others, but I do not judge by appearance. I look at the heart. I see the bitterness they carry, the way they hide comparison behind compliments. I see how they resent your joy and secretly hope you fail. I see their envy and fake support. This is why I delayed some blessings in your life. I did not want those blessings to be exposed to people who would only try to destroy them. Some of the waiting you have experienced was not punishment. It was protection. I was keeping what is yours safe from unclean hands. Now I need you to take action. Pay close attention to patterns around you. Watch what happens when you talk about your dreams. Do they listen with joy, or do they shift uncomfortably with jealousy? Do they pray for you, or do they share your pain as gossip? This is the moment when you need to see beyond smiles and look into the spirit. If you stay connected to the wrong person, you will keep wondering why your peace keeps slipping away. It is time to choose peace over familiarity. It is time to let go of what is secretly draining your energy and spirit. I know letting go is never easy, but holding on to what I did not give you will cost you what I am trying to bless you with. I did not create you to carry everyone. Not everyone who started the journey with you is meant to finish with you. Some people are seasonal. They are part of your growth, but not meant to go with you into your future. If you keep forcing what I am trying to end, you will keep finding yourself stuck and unable to move forward. But if you trust me, I will replace what you lose with more than you ever imagined. You are not just anyone. You are my child, my chosen one. You carry favor on your name and light in your spirit. That is why you have been targeted so much. The enemy is terrified of what I have placed inside you. That is why they have tried to distract you with betrayal, confusion, and false friendships. But no more. I am cutting off the enemy's access to you. I am sealing every door they have tried to slip through. You may feel lonely in this next season, but you will not be alone. I am with you. My presence will surround you like never before. If you believe this and want to declare your faith in my timing and protection, comment 333. There is a blessing I have been holding back until the room is clear. There is an open door I am waiting to release only after you are free from those who only come to take from you. You have been wondering why things have not happened yet. This is why. I was not delaying to hurt you. I was saving it to protect it. Some things are too sacred to share with people who do not value you. Some things are too heavy to carry while dragging around people who secretly resent your calling and purpose. I am a God of wisdom, and I want you to enter this next season light, free, and clear. There will soon be a shift. You will notice some people pulling away. Do not chase after them. That is me clearing space for you. You will feel a sudden distance or tension in some relationships. Do not panic. That is not rejection. That is redirection. I am separating you so I can make you holy and set apart. You have outgrown some circles. Now it is time to expand into who you really are. You cannot stay small just to make others feel comfortable. You cannot hide your light just to keep others from feeling insecure. You are chosen. You are called. And I am about to place you where your voice, your heart, and your gifts will be honored and respected. I know the betrayal hurt you deeply. I know the fake support broke your heart. But trust me, I will not waste your pain. I will use it as fuel to lift you higher. I will turn every tear into a testimony of victory. What was meant to break, you will become the very thing that builds your strength. I saw every moment when people doubted you and questioned your worth. I heard the conversations that happened when you were not invited into the room, the ones that made you feel unseen and unvalued, yet I never stepped away from you. I was still there, watching closely, holding you steady even when you felt pushed aside. Now I am changing the atmosphere around your life. You will no longer need their approval or their permission to move forward. You are stepping into blessings they cannot block, no matter what they say, think, or attempt to do. What is ahead of you is far greater than anything you left behind. You have cried enough tears over people who could not carry the weight of your calling. You have apologized too many times for being light in places that preferred darkness. That season is ending. Now it is time for you to rise. You are my child, and my hand rests on your life. I am walking with you into every door I have already opened in heaven, and no enemy, no lie, no false voice can stop what I have already set into motion. Why do you think there is so much effort to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A shocking CA leak has revealed a short 7-second method that is helping everyday people clear debt and welcome real financial growth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple at-home practice is turning stress into stability and struggle into dream living, including new homes, vehicles, and vacations. But this information could disappear at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed forever. Even if it feels sudden to you, I have been building this moment for a long time. Every prayer you whispered when no one else could hear, I heard. Every night you carried betrayal in silence, I saw it. Every time your chest felt heavy while you forced a smile, I was carrying that pain with you. Now I am shining light into the hidden places. I am cutting away every unhealthy bond, every one-sided loyalty, and every connection that quietly slowed your growth. You wondered why the same patterns kept repeating. This is the reason, but now I am breaking that cycle. Comment 555 if you believe I am breaking chains around you right now. There was a reason certain conversations left you drained and certain people made your peace disappear. You tried to brush it off and tell yourself it was nothing, but it was something, and it was spiritual. What you were feeling was not confusion, it was discernment. I was speaking to your spirit even when your mind could not explain it. That uncomfortable feeling when certain names appeared on your phone was not random. That was me guiding you. I am not calling you to live in fear or suspicion. I am calling you to walk in wisdom. I reveal truth not to create drama, but to heal, protect, and restore. Your purpose is too valuable to be damaged by hidden opposition. The enemy could not stop your calling, so he tried to pollute it. He could not block my favor, so he tried to delay you through unhealthy attachments. What I allow in your life must agree with your assignment. If it does not bring peace, strengthen your spirit, or grow your faith, it is not from me. In this season, I am removing everything that cannot move forward with you. Some of these removals will surprise you. You thought certain people would always stay. You prayed for them, helped them, supported them, and now I am leading them out of your life. It may feel like betrayal, but it is mercy. I am pulling you away from places where love was conditional, and from people who were comfortable with your brokenness but threatened by your healing. You are not imagining this, and you are not being overly sensitive. You are hearing my voice more clearly than you realize. Trust it. Comment 1212 if you feel my spirit revealing truth to you right now. There is a spiritual shift happening as you receive this. Doors are opening, but not for everyone around you. Only those meant to walk with you honestly will move forward with you. That is why separation comes before elevation. You cannot rise while carrying what was meant to stay behind. I know you care deeply, but love does not mean ignoring truth. Even Jesus walked away from some people. Even he faced betrayal, yet he stayed focused on his purpose. You will do the same. I am replacing every broken connection with something pure. I am redeeming lost time and restoring missed opportunities. What looked like a setback will soon be seen as preparation. You are stepping into divine alignment with people who support you without jealousy and pray for you without hidden motives. But you must release what I am asking you to let go of. When you make room, I will fill it. This is not only about protection, it is about preparation. You asked me for clarity, peace, and growth. This is part of that answer. Before I bless you openly, I cleanse you quietly. Before I open the door, I secure the space. Do not resist this work just because it feels unfamiliar. I am not only the God of miracles, I am the God of wisdom. I see the end from the beginning, and this moment is leading you directly toward your promise. My child, you are standing on holy ground. Even now, things are shifting behind the scenes. Conversations are changing. Truth is being uncovered, and I am speaking to hearts that once wronged you. I will handle them. You do not need revenge. I will bring justice. You do not need explanations. I will bring peace. Stay close to me. Keep your heart clean, and keep moving forward. This is urgent because allowing draining spirits to remain near you will delay what I am releasing. That inner discomfort you feel is me guiding you away from what you could not leave on your own. You asked for protection, and this is how I am answering. Stop calling bondage loyalty. Stop calling spiritual battles love. You do not need validation from people when my hand is already on your life. You are entering a new spiritual place. The shift is not coming. It has already begun. This is not the season to carry extra weight. Those who secretly celebrated your pain cannot walk into your future. Those who doubted your prayers and smiled while hurting you are being removed, not through force, but through truth. You will notice who grows quiet when you rise, and who becomes distant when you shine. This is not to wound you, but to reveal what your next foundation must be built on. Comment 777 if you know I am bringing divine separation for your good. Your calling is too valuable to keep sharing it with minds that cannot understand it and hearts that cannot celebrate it. I gave you the dream, the gift, and the vision, not them. That is why they struggled with it. You were never meant to convince them. You were meant to obey me. The enemy tried to plant doubt through familiar faces, but now I am turning it around. What was meant to shake you will strengthen you. What was meant to shame you will reveal my glory. Do you know why so many people are talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave method leaked from the CIA is changing lives worldwide. Supported by neuroscience, this short practice is helping ordinary people attract money, freedom, and stability. If you are seeing this, it is not by chance. The page could vanish at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone forever. I have always watched over you. Before rejection touched you, I accepted you. Before others walked away, I prepared something better. Before heartbreak came, I planned healing. Your tears were not wasted. I am using them to grow something you have not seen yet. I have been building you in private for a powerful public purpose. That is why I exposed the threat before it reached your destiny. You may not understand it now, but one day you will look back and thank me for this moment. You will say, God, I see now that you were protecting me. When this season feels lonely, do not confuse it with abandonment. It is alignment. When I remove what does not belong, I also prepare what does. I am raising the standard around your life. I am not offering survival. I am offering abundance. But abundance cannot be carried with a mindset or company tied to lack. If you want the new, allow me to remove the old. The one who wishes you harm may not look like a stranger. They may come wrapped in memories and shared laughter, but their heart has changed. That is why discernment is a gift, and I am sharpening yours. You will notice changes in how they speak, how support fades, and how subtle comments sting more than before. That is my spirit guiding you. I do not warn to create fear. I warn to protect your future. Your future is too valuable to be influenced by anyone I did not assign to your promise. Comment 999. If you believe I am doing this out of love and protection for you, then know this. I will bring you full restoration. Yes, even after all the heartbreak you have faced, even after the betrayal that cut deep, even after the times you felt like you lost a part of yourself, I am the God who restores lost years. I am the God who rebuilds broken hearts and who can bring beauty out of ashes. You will not stay stuck in this place of confusion and pain. Instead, you will rise up stronger with new wisdom, new strength, and a fresh sense of purpose. The people who thought you would fall apart, who thought you would crumble and be destroyed, will be proven wrong because I will make you a living testimony. But this is not to get back at those who hurt you. It is to show that I never take my hands off those I love and protect. There is a weight on your life right now, but it is not a weight of sorrow. It is a weight of glory. Around you, there is a light shining so brightly that it bothers the spirits who live in darkness. This is the reason they tried to belittle you. This is why they made jokes about your faith or laughed off your victories. They acted like they did not see the growth and progress you have made. But I noticed every step you took forward, even the small ones. I saw how you continued to love, to give, to forgive, even when it was painful. And now I will reward all those things you did quietly in secret. I will honor what they made fun of. I will bless what they tried to break. In the days to come, watch carefully as I start to rearrange the people around you. This will not be chaos. It will be a cleansing and a clearing. I will begin to close some doors, and you must not try to open them again. I will create distance between you and certain names, and you must not chase after them. I am replacing what you lost with something lasting and true. You will not have to force it or pretend it or fear it. What belongs to you will find you easily, and what does not belong to you will finally fall away on its own. Do not hold on to what I am breaking down. Let it fall, and watch closely what I will raise up in its place. But understand this clearly. I am stepping in now. I will not allow what I have built in you to be destroyed by those who are only pretending to be on your side. There is a holy change happening in your life. This is why you have felt so unsettled lately. This is why your spirit has been restless and stirred. I am not just revealing the identity of the people who came to hurt you. I am also restoring the confidence that the enemy tried to steal from you. The enemy thought that if he could make you doubt your own ability to see and understand, he could keep you connected to danger. But I am pulling back the curtain now. I am making everything clear and open. If you trust that I am opening your eyes right at this moment, comment 010. You have asked me many times why those people changed, why the love you gave was never enough, and why someone you cared for deeply could turn cold, distant, or even cruel. My dear child, it was never because you failed. It was because their heart could not carry what I placed inside you. When people cannot understand the light I put in you, they usually do one of two things. Either they run toward it, attracted by its brightness, or they try to dim it because they feel threatened by it. The person you trusted tried to dim your light. They began with small, sneaky insults disguised as jokes. Then, when you started winning and growing, they became silent, cold, and distant. You tried to explain it away. You tried to fix the relationship, but the truth is, their heart had already changed, and now I am asking you to let them go. Letting go is not the same as rejecting them. It is a form of redirection. I am leading you away from harm and danger. I am the God who parts seas, who breaks chains, and who closes the mouths of lions. I do not send warnings to frighten you. I send them to protect and save you. The person who wants to harm you is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes they are patient and quiet. Sometimes they smile at you, acting friendly. Sometimes they listen carefully, not because they want to understand you, but so they can collect information to use against you later. But I have heard the secret conversations you did not hear. I have seen the hidden messages you were not supposed to see. I have witnessed the bitterness that hides behind their smiles, and now I will not stay silent. There are some things I will reveal and expose without you even having to say a word or lift a finger. Do not chase after explanations. Do not beg for the truth from those who have lied to you. I will bring everything into the light at the right time. And when I do, I need your heart to remain pure and clean. Do not respond with revenge or return evil for evil. I will handle the justice. I will defend you and make your name right. Your job is to stay obedient to me. Stay faithful and keep walking forward in the path I have set for you. While those who have hurt you try to understand why their plans are no longer working, you will rise higher and higher. My favor on your life is not something to debate or question. The hand I have placed on your life cannot be removed or voted away by the opinions or betrayals of others. If you believe I am still guiding every step you take, comment 1515. Now imagine if there was a quick, simple, 7-second brain ritual that could erase your debt and bring you unstoppable abundance. A shocking secret recently leaked from the CIA reveals a 7-second ritual that is already helping ordinary people clear their debts and attract endless wealth. This easy method has been tested and confirmed by 4 of the world's top neuroscience laboratories. It is a simple practice you can do at home, and it is changing people's financial lives completely. People who once had financial problems are now moving into their dream homes, driving new cars, and taking vacations they never thought possible. but the government might remove this secret at any moment. So click the link in the description and comments now before this life-changing secret is deleted forever. Remember, you don't owe anyone access to your peace. You do not have to keep allowing someone back into your life just because you have known them for a long time. Just because someone has been around for a long time does not mean they are loyal. Time spent together does not always equal truth or goodness. This message is your release notice. I am calling you to a higher place. The people I am asking you to let go of cannot come with you. Their heart is not in agreement with yours. And if you keep dragging around those I am trying to remove, you will stay stuck in the same cycles you have already prayed to escape. Do not confuse comfort with calling. Just because something is familiar does not mean it is safe for you. And just because someone was part of your past does not mean they belong in your future or your promise. You have been set apart for something greater. Not everyone will understand your favor. Not everyone will celebrate your rise. But that is not your problem to carry. I am not calling you to please people. I am calling you to walk with me. There are miracles I am getting ready to release that will make some people feel uncomfortable. Not because you are showing off or boasting, but because they cannot stand to see you reach heights they prayed you would never reach. Some people were secretly praying for your failure while pretending to cheer you on. I let that continue for a time, but now I am closing the door on it. You do not need to fight to be seen or heard. I see you clearly. I see your pain. I see every effort you have made. I see your prayers, and I also see everything that has been sent to harm you. This is not just about a person. It is about a spirit that uses jealousy, manipulation, and lies to try to stop you from moving forward. But this spirit has no power over you anymore. I am putting a spiritual wall around you that no evil can break through. Those who were planning to hurt you will be silenced. Those who were watching, waiting for you to fail, will now have to watch as I lift you up right in front of them. You will not need to explain this season of your life to everyone. Some people will not understand why you have pulled back, why your energy has changed, or why your tone sounds different. But you will know it is because I have stepped in. When I reveal who the threat really is, you must respond with obedience. Even if it is hard or painful, you asked me for peace. You asked me for growth. You asked me for protection. This is what it looks like. It will not always come wrapped in comfort. Sometimes it comes with the pain of letting go and the peace of being realigned. You are walking into a new level of authority. What once drained you will no longer have power over you. The tears you cried in secret will be answered openly. The pain they caused will become the soil for your greatest season of fruitfulness. I know it is hard to believe this when your heart is still hurting, but you are stronger now. You are wiser now, and you are no longer tied to the old version of yourself that needed to be accepted by others to feel secure. You are accepted by me, and that is enough. It has always been enough. The person who tried to harm you underestimated one very important thing. They did not realize that I walk with you. They mistook your kindness and gentleness for weakness. They thought your silence meant permission, but while they were working behind your back, I was working ahead of them. I was blocking their attacks, canceling their plans, and breaking their power. I have protected you from things you never even knew were set against you. The traps they tried to set for you, they are now walking right into those traps themselves because I do not allow the enemy to win against my child. You need to hear this clearly. This is not a season for fear. This is a season for rising up. The things I am revealing to you are not meant to scare you, but to set you free. You are not losing people. You are shedding dead weight. You are not being isolated. You are being positioned for something greater. I am not punishing you. I am preparing you. This next level you are entering is not for the faint of heart. That is why I am removing what is fragile, fake, and unfaithful from your life. You are moving forward, whether they choose to come with you or not. If you know that I am preparing you for more than what you can see right now, then you have been asking me to speak, and I have been speaking, but my voice is not always loud like thunder. Sometimes it is quiet conviction. Sometimes it is a restless feeling inside you. Sometimes it is a whisper in your spirit telling you to stop explaining yourself to those who do not understand your growth. You do not need to convince anyone about your purpose. You do not need anyone's agreement to walk in what I have called you to do. Sometimes the greatest act of faith is to walk away from what once felt like home, but now feels like a cage. I have seen how the words of others pierced your spirit. I have heard how they twisted the truth, and I have been quiet, but I have not been absent. Now I am stepping forward. I have had enough of their manipulation, enough of their quiet resentment, enough of the distractions they brought into your life. You were made to fly, but you have been surrounded by people who were only comfortable seeing you crawl. So now I am breaking all those cords. I am breaking the chains of guilt, the heavy weight of obligation, and the burden of being who they wanted you to be. I am cutting all of it so you can finally rise up without apology or shame. You are not responsible for their comfort or happiness. You are responsible for your calling and your purpose. I have placed something inside you that no one can steal, block, or destroy. No matter how close they got, they never had access to your anointing. That belongs to me. I gave it to you, and I have protected it all this time, and now I'm releasing it in new ways. You're going to see things differently, hear things differently, and move through life differently than before. That is what happens when my spirit becomes louder than the noise around you. I am waking something up inside you again, a fire that life tried to put out, a fire that disappointment, rejection, and pain tried to quiet down. But that fire was never gone. It was only resting, and now it is rising again, stronger, clearer, and more focused than it has ever been. There is a new boldness forming in your heart, a quiet confidence that does not need permission to exist. Comment, men, if you can feel that fire slowly beginning to rise again inside you. Could a leaked brain wave ritual really be the fastest path to a life of comfort and abundance? Recently released CEA research has revealed a surprising brainwave method that is allowing everyday people to attract financial freedom in ways they never imagined. This simple 7-second home ritual, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people turn debt into dream homes, new cars, and luxury vacations. If you are seeing this, it is not by accident. The page could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it disappears forever. This struggle you have been walking through was never just about people. It has always been spiritual. The enemy could see what was ahead for you and tried to confuse you by using people close to you. But the enemy does not get the final word. I do. And I am telling you right now that whatever power they once held over your emotions, your thoughts, or your direction is broken. Their opinions will no longer control your choices. Their energy will no longer block your clarity. Their presence will no longer steal your peace. I am lifting the fog from your mind and heart. What once felt confusing will now begin to make sense. You will clearly recognize who I sent into your life and who I never assigned to walk with you. I am calling you into a deeper relationship with me, one where you no longer rely only on your own strength. You have been carrying too much on your own for too long. Let me carry it with you. Let me guide this next season. Stop trying to solve everything by yourself. Stop giving pieces of your peace to people who do not respect your spirit or honor your growth. You do not need anyone's permission to move forward. You already have my presence, and that is more than enough. There is a table I am preparing for you, and yes, it will be set in front of those who once doubted you. Not to embarrass them, not to shame them, but to show them that I was with you the entire time. You did not need to defend yourself. You did not need to prove your worth. I handled it. I lifted you. I protected you. I restored you. This is becoming a season of quiet victories, where battles are won without arguments and doors open without explanations. I am rebuilding your confidence piece by piece. I am restoring your laughter, your joy, and your sense of peace. What others try to damage in you will become the very thing I bless and use for good. You have been through so much, yet your heart stayed soft. You did not allow bitterness to harden you, and that matters. That is why I am elevating you. That is why I am opening doors that no one can close. That is why I am surrounding you with favor that does not make sense on paper. This is not coincidence. This is covenant. That is why this moment matters. This is where things begin to shift. What was hidden is coming into the light. The danger near you, the one that tried to slow you down, confuse you, or quietly harm you, is being dealt with. I am not asking you to fight. I am telling you that I have already stepped in. I warned you gently. I stirred your spirit. I spoke to you during restless nights. I made you uncomfortable in spaces that once felt familiar and safe. That was not random. That was protection. Those smiles that felt forced, the encouragement that came with conditions, the support that had hidden motives, I am exposing it now. Not to make you angry, but to make you wiser. What I am preparing for you cannot exist in the same space as betrayal. Comment 222 if you trust that I am removing what does not belong in your next chapter. You are stepping into something sacred, and not everyone can come with you. I know that hurts. I know you hoped they would grow alongside you, but some people only loved the version of you that was hurting, not the version that is healing. They were comfortable when you were broken because it made them feel needed or strong. Now that you are rising, they feel uneasy. That is not your responsibility. It is not your burden to carry. I am doing something new inside you, and it requires new surroundings. The person who tried to hurt you may still be close. Their words may sound kind, but I am asking you to pay attention to their actions, not their compliments. Watch how they behave when blessings come your way. Watch how quiet they become when you succeed. Their silence speaks clearly. Their absence during your joy is not accidental. I allowed them to remain close long enough for you to see the truth with your own eyes. Now that you see it, do not doubt what I have shown you. Do not ignore the signs simply because there is history. This is not about the past. This is about the future I am leading you into. I did not call you to shrink yourself. I did not call you to stay tied to fear or false loyalty. You have outgrown that space, and I will not allow you to remain trapped just to make others comfortable. You prayed for purpose. You asked for direction. This is it. This is me showing you what is real and what is not. This is me removing the masks from people who were only pretending to walk with you. They were close, but not assigned, connected, but not called. Their season in your life has ended. Comment Amen if you receive this truth and allow it to settle in your spirit. You are not alone. Even if it feels like you are losing people, you are not losing me. You are not losing my plan. You are not losing your purpose. This is a season of divine subtraction before supernatural multiplication. What I remove, I will replace. What I take away, I will refill with something better. But better cannot enter while you are holding on to what has been polluted. Release it. Release them. Release the belief that you owe anyone constant access to your life just because they were once important to you. I never asked you to sacrifice yourself for others. That sacrifice has already been made. You were created for more than constant survival. You were created for joy, freedom, impact, and yes, spiritual battles, but always with victory. I am not only showing you the threat, I am reminding you of your authority. Your prayers carry power. My name covers you with protection. Your steps are guided by purpose. Anyone trying to harm you will not succeed, because I will not allow it. They may try to block you, but I have already cleared the path. They may speak lies, but I have already spoken truth over you. They may whisper against you, but my favor speaks louder than any rumor. And do not believe for a second that you will walk this road alone. I have people prepared for you, people who will love you without envy, people who will pray with you, not talk about you, people who will celebrate you even when you are not present. But to receive them, your hands must be free. You cannot hold on to what is fake and expect me to give you what is real. So trust me, let it go, let them go. I have seen the tears that will come with saying goodbye, and I promise you I will be right there with you through every one of them. Is it really possible that a 7-second ritual can change financial struggle into real abundance? A leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is already transforming lives. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, it helps reprogram the brain to attract wealth and opportunity. People who once struggled are now living with freedom, traveling, owning homes, and enjoying peace. This information may not stay available for long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it is permanently removed. This is not an ending. This is a cleansing. This is a sacred shift. I am refining you like gold, removing distractions, betrayals, and hidden harm. You will not carry the weight of this season into the next one. I am cutting it off. You do not need to worry about what they will say, how they will react, or whether they understand. They are not your responsibility. Obedience is everything. When you choose to follow me instead of getting caught up in all the noise around you, I will bless you in ways that will quiet every person who tries to criticize or bring you down. You will rise up higher than before. You will be made whole again. You will find joy in your life once more. I will pour out blessings on you that you didn't even know to ask for or expect. I will wrap you up in my peace like a warm blanket and fill your life with clear understanding and purpose. The nights when you could not sleep because of anxiety will be replaced with peaceful rest. The days when you felt confused and unsure will be traded for confidence and boldness. I will restore every part of your life that the enemy tried to touch or destroy. I will rebuild all that was torn apart, and I will walk with you closely every step of the way. The person who has been planning against you might think that they are winning right now, but I have already decided how this story will end. No weapon that has been made to harm you will succeed or prosper, and the one who raised their hand against you, whether in words spoken, thoughts held, or actions taken, will have to face me, not you. I am your defender and protector. I understand that you have been too tired and worn out to keep fighting on your own. You were never meant to fight this battle by yourself. That is why I am stepping in right now. You don't need to raise your voice or shout to be heard. I will speak on your behalf. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. I will shine my truth into every dark corner where lies and deceit try to hide. You don't need to chase after justice because I am justice itself, and I never rest or sleep. My eyes have seen every tear you have cried, even the ones no one else noticed, and my hands have never left your side for even a moment. You will soon see the harvest from all the painful seeds you planted quietly in secret. I am not blind to your sacrifice, and I am not silent during your fight. If you believe in my power to finish everything I started in your life, then comment 333 as a declaration of your faith. This confirmation you feel inside you is real. You did not imagine how people around you changed. You noticed the coldness in their voice, the way they used to celebrate your success, but now it feels like they are competing against you. You tried to ignore it and told yourself that you were just overthinking things, but you weren't. That was my spirit warning you. I was trying to pull your heart away before it got hurt too deeply. You gave those people the benefit of the doubt because that is who you are, pure, forgiving, and full of grace. But grace does not mean that you have to accept being used or hurt repeatedly. Love does not mean you have to excuse constant harm. I never asked you to carry the heavy weight of someone else's bitterness or anger. You cannot heal if you stay in a place where you are constantly getting hurt. You cannot grow if you keep living in poisoned soil. You cannot move forward while you are still tied to someone who secretly resents the direction you are going. So I am asking you now, will you trust me enough to let them go? Will you release what you thought you needed, so I can give you what your spirit has been crying out for? I know it feels like your heart is being torn apart, but what I am doing is actually setting you free. I am untangling your heart from everything that has quietly been draining your joy and peace. This is the kind of healing you didn't even know you needed. It's not just healing that covers the surface. It goes deep down to the root of every hurt and wound. Every time you felt invisible or overlooked, every moment you felt betrayed, every time you stayed silent just to keep the peace, I am bringing all of that to the light right now. Not to hurt you or cause more pain, but to heal you completely. This is the divine revealing that leads to divine release. What is coming next will require that you have a healed heart, a clear mind, and a spirit that is no longer weighed down by betrayal or pain. If you are ready to step into what I have prepared for you, comment 1111. You are moving out of survival mode and stepping into a place of security. Not the kind of security the world offers, which is temporary and shaky, but the kind only I can give, the security that comes from knowing you are seen, heard, valued, and protected by the Creator of everything. The person who tried to harm you might still believe they have access to you. They might try to come back when they see you rising and growing, but I am placing a strong spiritual shield all around you. They will not be able to reach you again. They will not confuse you or drain your energy like they used to. I am sealing off every entry point that the enemy once used through those people. Some relationships in your life were only meant to last for a season, while others were sent to teach you important lessons. But this particular threat I have been revealing to you was meant to destroy your confidence, your clarity, and even your calling. That is why I had to step in and intervene. That is why I have been tugging at your spirit, keeping you awake at night, stirring you away from certain conversations and connections. I didn't want you to get tangled up in destruction or caught in traps that would harm you. And now, because you listened and because you were open to my voice, I am not only protecting you, I am preparing you for something greater. I am about to surprise you with something good. The enemy came at you with an attack, but I am going to answer back with favor. What they meant to use to hurt you, I will turn into a powerful testimony. The pain you experienced will become a platform for your success. The heartbreak will be turned into healing oil that you will pour out onto others who need it. You are not being broken by what is happening. You are being positioned for something better. What feels like loss right now is actually me making space for something new and beautiful to come in. You ask me for clarity, and I am answering you not with long explanations, but with separation. Do not let the loneliness you feel make you run back to what I have already removed from your life. The silence around you is holy. I am in that silence. I am speaking through that quiet. I am resetting your heart in this peaceful place. This is not abandonment or punishment. It is alignment. You are not being punished. You are being promoted. I know what is ahead of you, and it is too great for you to keep dragging around the weight of people who were never meant to carry it with you. You are not the same person you were when those people first came into your life. You have grown. You have learned. You have been refined like gold through fire, and now you are ready to lead, ready to rise, ready to walk fully into the plan I have had for you all along. But the identity of the one who was sent to stop you has been revealed. What you do with this revelation now will decide how much peace you carry with you going forward. Have you heard about the secret ritual that the government wants to keep hidden from everyone? Imagine if a simple 7-second ritual could clear away your debts and draw wealth to you easily and naturally. A leaked CA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm that this is real, it is not a myth. Families who were struggling financially are now moving into their dream homes and living with complete peace of mind. But this secret might be taken away at any moment, so click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. Now, I am giving you permission to stop pretending. Stop pretending that you are not bothered by what they said or did. Stop pretending that their small insults don't hurt deep inside. Stop pretending that their absence feels like relief, but you are okay with it. You have outgrown the cage you kept yourself in just to keep them comfortable. And now, I am blowing that door wide open. You cannot bring honor to someone I am exposing. You cannot keep feeding what has been feeding off your joy and peace. I am not trying to remove people just to leave you alone. I am clearing the space so you can finally breathe freely. Comment Amen if you are ready to let go and let me lead you completely out of this. I know your heart. You have tried to stay loyal to them, hoping that your love and patience would heal their hearts. You kept praying that your kindness would change them. But the truth is this: I have watched them harden their hearts against you. I have seen them twist your kindness into something they can use to take advantage of you. Now it is my turn to act. I gave them time and chances. I allowed mercy to do its work, but they kept choosing to act with jealousy, manipulation, and lies. That is why you are feeling the need to pull back. That is why the conversations are no longer the same. That is me, working to separate you from what your soul no longer needs. You see, I have chosen you for more than just survival. What is coming requires your full attention and focus. No more distractions, no more spiritual noise, no more ties to people who carry poison in their hearts. I am cutting those connections, not because you failed, but because you listened to me, because you obeyed my voice. Because your heart still belongs to me. This separation feels different because it is divine. I am not asking for your opinion on this. I am commanding your attention. This is an emergency. If you do not walk away now, you will lose the peace I have already prepared for you. Comment 555. If you accept this shift with full trust in me, I want you to know that your purpose scares hell itself. That is why you have been surrounded by attacks that felt so personal. The enemy used faces you knew to try and wear you down from the inside. But I am declaring that season is over. Your vulnerability will not be used against you again. I am covering your heart, your space, and your spirit. Even now as you read this, I am softening the pain of what is about to be removed from your life. You will not have to fight to accept this separation. You will feel peace as soon as you stop resisting it. They tried to wear a mask, but they cannot hide from me. I saw what they said when you were not around. I heard the things they whispered, the doubts they spread, the jealousy hidden beneath fake compliments. While you kept showing up with love and kindness, they showed up with hidden motives. But the season of deception is ending now. I am the God who brings darkness into the light. I am shining my truth on everything, not to expose you or make you feel ashamed, but to defend you, not to embarrass them, but to lift you up. I have blessings ready for you. Doors that were once closed will soon open wide for you, but you cannot walk through those doors carrying what I told you to leave behind. You have been faithful in small things. You have remained kind even when people were cruel. You have stood strong even when your heart was heavy. Because of that, I am about to honor you not with empty applause or words, but with real peace, with clear understanding, with strength, with provision, and with a fresh anointing that no one else can copy or imitate. You are entering a season of divine clarity. Where confusion used to live, purpose will take its place. Where you once doubted yourself, confidence will grow and rise. I am silencing every lying voice that tried to convince you that you were too much, too broken, or too late. You are exactly on time. You are exactly where I want you to be. The distractions that were created to slow you down are losing their grip on you one by one. Watch how I begin to realign every part of your life, starting with the people closest to you. This will not be a public fight or drama. You will not have to shout or prove yourself to anyone. I will handle this separation quietly but completely. One day you will simply look up and realize the heavy weight has lifted from your shoulders. The battle going on in your mind will calm, and deep, steady peace will fill your spirit once again. That is how you will know it was me. I do not create drama. I bring deliverance and freedom. From now on, I am placing people in your life who reflect my heart. People who will not compete with your calling or feel threatened by your growth. People who will pray for you without being asked. People who will love you without conditions and speak life into your dreams. You have been starving for this kind of support for too long, but I am changing that now. I am bringing alignment, and everything that does not match the blessing and anointing on your life will fall away. You are not being punished. You are being protected. You are not being abandoned. You are being lifted up. You are not losing everything. You are gaining what truly matters. Trust the loss, because it is leading you to a greater gain. Trust the silence, because I am speaking through it. Trust the separation, because I am right in the middle of it. You are walking out of this process refined, wiser, and lighter than before. You are no longer carrying guilt for choosing peace. You are no longer apologizing for setting boundaries I told you to build, and you are no longer doubting the things I have clearly shown you. You have asked for signs. You have begged for peace. You have prayed for answers in the quiet hours of the night. This is me answering your prayers. This is what protection really looks like. Before the damage becomes worse, before the heavy weight breaks you, I am calling you out now. The enemy you have been close to is becoming more bold. Their mask is slipping, their disguise is fading, and what they have been hiding deep in their heart is beginning to come out in little ways, in small actions, in sharp words, in cold silences.